I don't know who this collective reading is for, but it feels like you've fallen into past energy, but I don't feel like you've had a return of energy. Like there's not an external person that's come back that I can perceive right now. I will clarify with cards, but it feels like you're in like a very almost standoffish energy. I was hearing like keep your feelings on D&D, and then I picked up this deck. I was so confused. I had no idea what tarot deck to choose, and I went for this, and I picked it up and I was like, oh, we're going old school. And then I was like, oh, that's like past energy. So I'm very confused, but hopefully I won't be for much longer. Anyway, we're going to tap into the collective's energy and just see what is going on. What is going on in the collective's current energy? What is... broken promises, hidden agenda, catfish. I don't know that you've had a return of energy, or if it's like you're seeing energy like very clearly now, whereas maybe you didn't, and it's thrown you back into like very standoff-ish energy or something. Ascension, you are up leveling. Spiritual growth. What is this? Me versus me. Okay. I'm hearing promises, promises, promises. It feels like you've been let down from like potential offers or something. Unbreakable. Disappointed expectations in a... strength reversal. I don't know. Deja vu just popped out. I'm hearing... that's clarifying hidden agendas. I don't think I showed any of the cards. Hidden agendas, right? I'm getting the impression that you've had a return of energy. It doesn't have to be from a particular person, but it's like the energies come back and you're like, I recognize this bullshit and I don't want to borrow of it, right? You've got promises and unbreakable. Broken promises and unbreakable. Like you've heard this story before. Maybe you have had a return. At least a return of energy. Catfish. Jesus. It's on the floor. What are you? Ooh. Catfish and hopeless romantic. Let me get one more. Catfish is like an energy that's not authentic, breadcrumbing. You're seeing through something. It's like you're seeing through yourself and you're seeing through another as well. It's like you see through the bullshit. Ascension. Soul contract. Nice. I'm hearing number one, you're exactly where you're meant to be. You're sitting in energy you're supposed to be in. So this standoffish energy that I'm seeing, it's not as if you're unjustified in it, is my point. And I think it's like keeping your feelings on D&D is a good idea at the moment based on this energy, right? But again, I would clarify, you've got ascension and soul contracts here. So again, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And you're right, you're picking up on red flags. And I definitely see you sitting in this energy. Not necessarily that you're a CEO, but more it's like you're sitting in Queen of Swords, like come to me with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But I think it's justified. Like it's not like you're paranoid or anything. Like this person's, whatever this fucking energy is, let's clarify. We'll clarify with tarot the energy. Collective current energy, please. What is going on in the collective's current energy? For fuck's sake. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, reversed. That's my playing games card. Like sometimes it's my talking shit behind one's back, but it's sometimes my card of playing games. And you had the catfish, so it's an energy of not being upfront with how you feel, but I don't feel like it's you. Confusion. It's like you're sitting in confusion and you recognize that you can't see things clearly. You don't have enough information to make a decision. Wheel of Fortune. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Whoever this little person is. Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles feels like you. Oh, hold on. Because that's being overly defensive. Seven of Wands. Like you're fighting against nobody. So you are sitting in a bit of imbalance. I think it's a necessary energy though. Page of Swords. Yeah, fuck's sake, seriously. Sorry, I can hear dogs barking in the background. Dogs are an energy of protection and loyalty. Anyway, it's like this person's come back around. I'm seeing it as a return now, and I don't know, this might be the first time they've like, I'm hearing doubled back. And it's like you can see through this fake ass apology and this like withholding cards. This is literally my card again of like playing games, of not being upfront with what you want to say and withholding information and not sharing what you actually want to, but you're still sitting in this like lovely kind of like, oh, I'm going to offer you this and you do all this stuff and whatever. It just feels inauthentic. And I will say pages are that's a very young energy. So it's like you're, it is imbalanced, but I see it like you're sitting in an energy of like, I've built so much, I've come so far, and I'm not going to let anyone come in and sort of ruin that. And again, it's imbalanced, but obviously like, but I always say we have to work out like both sides of something. Like we have to learn how to be like weak with our boundaries and then like way too strong in our boundaries to find the middle path. And it's like you're building the stepping stones to that middle path, but right now this energy is not sitting well with you. 7 of Cups, please. Yeah, you know that something's off. It's like, you know, things are being hidden and you feel confused by like potential offers or potential outcomes, but you know like things are not being said or spoken. Your Fortune. You're sitting in an energy of focusing yourself. We have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. He does not put up with bullshit. Like the Knight of Pentacles with the Page doesn't even make sense. They're not even on the same energetic frequency. Like pages are so young. Knight of Pentacles are like from what, like 18 to 25 or something. Don't quote me on that, but they're still a young energy, don't get me wrong, but they are miles ahead of like a Page is like my childhood energy. Like it's a very young energy. And how clear is that you're in a cycle of self, of really focusing on yourself, your self-worth, your self-love, on yourself, right? And that's why you're overly protective of yourself, because that's a cycle you're in. You're meant to be in this cycle of protecting yourself from energies like this that are like, I'm withholding my cards, but I want to talk to you. I want to see what you're up to. You don't care. You don't give a shit. I'm going to clarify the universe's perspective on this energy. I don't want to clarify this other person because, to be honest, they're kind of pissing me off. I don't like stupid withholding energies. Bloody shit me. I don't care why they're withholding. It doesn't matter. It's more like, again, the cycle you're in is about yourself. So it's about how you feel. I don't care about how they feel or why they're withholding cards. Maybe they're intimidated by you. They fucking should be if they're sitting in a Page energy and you're sitting in a Knight energy. Sorry. So I'm in your energy, which is why I'm feisty, but seriously, like, don't, They kind of remind me of an energy that would be like, so what do you bring to the table? You are the whole fucking table. The whole table. Ridiculous. Anyway, I'll clarify the universe's perspective on your energy, where you're sitting right now. I don't like this person. Nice. Collectors. No. Universe's perspective on this collector's energy, please. Yeah, so you're taking notes. You're learning. You're making adjustments as needed. Is this upright or reversed? Upright. I will get one more for that because I hate that energy. Ace of Cups. Nice. One more, please. Universe, I should say. Is that the Queen of Swords? No, it's not. It's a Page of Swords. We'll clarify. What do you bring to the table? Imagine asking an Empress what she brings to the table. You get your head bitten off. You are no longer left out in the cold. You do not like feeling abandoned. Like, you are learning from this feeling. It feels like you are, again, I said taking notes. That's a very specific way to think about it, but it's like you are literally, you felt like this before. You don't want to feel like this again. What adjustments do you make to not feel like that? This is a card of recovery after feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, a card of loss, right? You don't want to feel like that again. You're quite literally making sure that you don't, and that's the universe's perspective. Very nice. Knight of Wands. My card's not hitting me. Knight of Wands. You see it for what it is. Well, the universe see that. Upright, this energy is a lot of fun. He's a good time. He loves an adventure. Okay, we get it. It's like the universe is saying like these energies do nothing but knock you over. And it's like you're noticing that with this like Seven of Pentacles energy. Like, yeah, they're fun for a little while, but they leave you like this. How do you get out of feeling like that? What adjustments can you make to make sure that you're not being treated like that? Ace of Cups, please. It's time to pour back into yourself. It's so funny that these cards are quite similar to your energy, but it's like the universe is saying, like this cup, take this energy and pour it into yourself. I think if anything, the universe think you should be flattered by the fact that this person's come back around. Pretty brave of them, to be honest. You don't feel like an energy that will put up with much. Page of Swords. Queen of Wands. She's been through a lot. I always say like the Queen of Wands is my energy of like she doesn't let shit, it's not that it doesn't bring her down, but she doesn't let it impact her in what she's doing. Like, yes, she's like been through some stuff. This is not like the card meaning, but it's just my perspective. Like she's been through some shit. She understands it, but she still gets on with life. The Queen of Wands does not put up with bullshit, doesn't put up with Page of Swords energies, like people that want to come in and be nosy and just test the waters, dip their toes in and see how you're going. Like, universe's perspective, this is where you're sitting. And this is what's like coming your way. Ew. Cannot match you. Feel like you're in a very curious energy as well, I will say. Like you're learning. It's like you're learning how to stand on your own and be okay with that. And understand that it's actually very freeing to be on your own and not have not have energies come in offering you a little cup. I think like you see yourself as a knight, the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like the universe sees you as a Queen of Wands. Like you don't even see yourself. I want to clarify what this person spinning the block, the purpose of that, like what is it teaching you kind of thing. It's so funny because I started off by saying it feels like there's past energy that's come back, but it doesn't feel like an external energy. And I think the whole point is it's not actually about this person. It's more about you and your development and how far you've come and what you will and won't put up with. And I think you do embody, or you have embodied this like very much like come to me with the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth kind of energy before, but it's like you wavered in that a lot and now you don't. Now you're like, no, I mean it. Like I'm not budging on this. Like you come in correct. Or you come in however you like and it's not going to end well for you. Okay, what does this collective need to know? There's something you're not seeing. That keeps coming out. This energy is like following you around, that curiosity and learning from this experience. There's still something you're not seeing just yet. The Lovers. Reversed. Can I show that? Oh, too late, I already did. The Lovers reversed is an energy of disharmony. It's also can be like this person, you're quite literally not aligned. And then you've got the High Priestess. There's some sort of it's like a big revelation you need to take from this, but you can't see it just yet. That's why the High Priestess is out, but especially with the Two of Swords. You've been called to reflect. I think the thing is, it's like this person's come back and it's like you're still tolerating them. It's like the universe don't want you to tolerate their energy anymore. They want you to quite literally pause, reflect, look back, and as you move forward, how do you want to move forward? Like, what do you want to take with you? And I feel that it would be in your best interest really to close this out, especially because you're sitting in an energy of like being overly protective of yourself. And it's okay to have protection, but also we've got to understand like when we close things out kind of thing. And that's what it feels like for this collective. Like you're doing an amazing job upholding boundaries, but at some point it's like overly protective, overly defensive, when what you really need to do is just tell them to go away, basically, and be like, I'm not interested. Page of Swords, like being quiet up front. The Hierophant. Page of Swords and the Hierophant. I'm hearing patterns. There's still an energy of learning. whatever, it's like learning what energy governs you right now. I think the universe really highlighting the need to be curious about what you believe. Who you believe, what you believe, with the Hierophant and the Page of Swords. I think it's less about, there's just an energy of learning for this collective that needs to be committed to, it feels. Like there's a lot of curiosity, and I think that's probably what also impacts the overprotectiveness. Like if you're not firm in your convictions, it's very hard to uphold boundaries because you're still not clear on what you truly believe. Okay, the Lovers. The Chariot. Oh, fucking hell. The Chariot has made up his mind. He's going on his journey. That confirming an energy of like, you completely do not match energetically. You're completely misaligned. They're saying off you go. This is the thing about closing the door. Like, are you leaving it open because you're concerned once you shut it, you have nothing else? Like, nothing else will come? Like, why are you still holding on to this energy that's come back around? Like, even if it's like this person goes and another person comes and they're like similar energetically, like they're still not for you. There's an energy of like holding the door open just in case you don't get something else. Like, this would be the issue. High Priestess. Remember, this is the energy the universe wants you to be aware of. Ace of Cups. You're not seeing this cup, your cup still. You're still not seeing it. You're holding on for dear bloody life over here. It's like the universe is saying like you aren't quite seeing. It's such an interesting energy because this is an energy of like following your intuition and your dream state and all of that. But it's like they're saying you're not quite seeing, or you're not quite following your intuition when it comes to this. Or maybe you're just starting to, and this is going to like spark the thing for you so that you can. When it comes to like loving yourself, really caring about yourself, you have to prioritize yourself, what you want, not what is not going to hurt someone else. Like, it's still get the energy of like holding the door open a little bit because I don't want to offend this person, but who cares? Because they've come in very, it's not that they've come in childish, like, yeah, sure, they've come in an energy that's not as self-aware as you, so they don't match you energetically. They're not what you want in life. They feel like an energy that hasn't developed where you have, right? You've gained this awareness of like what's for you and what's not. It's now about solidifying it and really remaining curious through this stage in your life so that you can take the wisdom from it, right? And when an energy like this, if it ever pops up again, you shut the door immediately, and you're not sitting there like going back and forth and trying to converse with someone just to like test the waters. Like yes, you can give someone a chance, but at the same time, like you need to follow your intuition, and that's what you're not doing, because they're asking you to like stop, reflect, go back, see what sits right with you and see what doesn't. If you don't have enough information to make a decision, follow your intuition. What's for you will never pass. If any person ever is for you, they will come back, and sometimes they need to kick up the ass so they can get their shit together. This person doesn't have their shit together. They feel so young. They don't feel necessarily like, yeah, the boy is kind of energy, but they feel very like immature, and they don't understand, it's not that they don't understand life, but they just feel like they're very young. And they feel like they're in a different stage of life compared to you. And just to re-clarify, the universe wants you to reflect on past decisions, where it's gotten you, where you are now, and where you want to go moving forward. They want you to remain curious in your beliefs. They want you to move really fast, very quickly, away from what doesn't align with you. And they want you to trust your intuition when it comes to yourself and what's for you and what's not. They really want you to lean on yourself and to prioritize yourself. If you want someone to prioritize you, then you need to lead by example. You can't just stand there and be like on your last legs and hope that everything's going to go well. No, you need to pull back, focus on yourself, what you want out of life, and anything that doesn't align with it, say no. Say big no. I'm sending this collective a lot of love, and I'm wishing you all the best in your journey of self-love and prioritizing yourself. Can you hear that truck reversing? They don't want you to go backwards. Like, you've come this far. Anyway, sending you lots of love. Have a good day.